Welcome to the Get Offset podcast. My name is Emily. My mic is hot and damn. Sorry.
And hi, my name is Andrew. My mic is not quite as hot.
Your mic's usually pretty hot, to be honest.
Darn.
Sorry.
It's Easter. Let me have this one.
I hear it when I edit it, the podcast, and listen back to it and stuff. It's usually pretty hot. My coworkers tell me they can't hear me on Zoom calls, so then I have to turn my gain up to like 330 on my PreSonus. But then when I filmed a demo last night that will be coming out on Wednesday, and there were points where just like I am standing up here and I'm projecting because I'm kind of far away from the mic. And there were points where it's like it was clipping a skosh, but I'm like, I'm not refilming that.
Just a skosh.
It wasn't like I could see it, but I couldn't hear it. So I could kind of hear it. It just wasn't bothering me enough.
Yeah, some people pay $19.95 for great clips, so.
Is that how much a Great Clips costs?
Yeah, probably.
I think there's a Great Clips in my neighborhood, which is it's this nice reminder that, you know, my neighborhood is still like a working class neighborhood. Yeah.
There's a Great Clips in Bellevue, Victoria area, and I went there once and will never go back there again.
I'm not going to shit on Great Clips because that used to be the only place available to me to get my hair cut.
That's fair.
And, you know, it was always a gamble.
Yep. Oh, absolutely. I just gambled and lost.
I remember talking to my dad and like, I think I was like 16, 17. And I was like, I think it's time for me to like go to an actual big girl hair salon that charges $40 or something. And he's like, okay, probably. That was a big deal. Big conversation. I'm like, I think I've outgrown Great Clips.
Yep.
I don't think they can give me my hipster haircut.
Isn't the hipster haircut just like, you know, bangs right across DIY?
No, not back then. No, I never really had a true blue hipster haircut. No. Anything new with you this week, bud?
What's new with me is we had friends in town all week. It was a good time. And I didn't have access to my office the entire week because this was a makeshift bedroom for somebody.
Oh. So no musicking?
No musicking this week, and what you can't see just out of camera is all the pillows that we still haven't put away yet. But I did get the mattress out of here, so.
Nice. I have a new thing.
Oh?
Yeah, it's the Catalan bread tribute.
Heck yeah. Dude, that art is so sick.
Thank you. People, well, actually no one really complained about this art as hard as they did on the mini worlds. I like their current art choice. Like all of the new pedals they're releasing, the aesthetic, it goes together. Like it's obviously a theme. And I like this. I like the gold. I like the Poseidon / Neptune fellow.
Yep. And what a beard.
What a beard. And then it has the name in the beard, which is neat. But their parametric overdrive. It is a boost, cut, EQ overdrive pedal, all analog. It sounds great. This is like a must for people who play with other people. Like, I think Ryan from Demos in the Dark put it best when he said in his, like, you no longer have an excuse for if you have too much low end when you're playing, if you have not enough mids that aren't cutting through the mix, like whatever's wrong with like where you're sitting in a mix, if you have this pedal, you don't have an excuse for that anymore.
Yep.
Because it's so easy to dial in that like that missing piece and boost it or cut it.
Yep.
And it just works.
1000%.
but it's based on their Vario Boost pedal, which there are
Hmm.
there are a few versions of the Vario Boost. I think the original one just kind of clicked into a few different frequencies, like a variotone. I could be wrong, but I think it is because I feel like I've seen them like at Trading Musician.
Sure.
Have you ever played a guitar with like a variotone knob
Yeah.
on it?
Yeah.
It was kind of like that, and so just like those different frequencies, and then I think it was just a boost. And then there was the Variaboost Professional, which is I think what most people think of, which had the sweeping, like it wasn't just the set parameters, and then it was a boost, but there was no drive.
Sure.
So this is more like that with a gain circuit.
Very powerful all in one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I loved it. I had so much fun with it.
Yeah, no, that's super awesome. After years of hearing people talk about like this overdrive's awful, it sounds awful in the mix. I'm like, well, it doesn't mean it's a bad drive. It just means that the needs that you have aren't. Never. I'm not going to argue with you, people. That's fine. You
Yeah.
have it. Have it.
I was talking with Jeff from Jerf. That's the band I play bass in. We're going on tour, and he got a tube screamer
Mm-hmm.
to add some distortion to his solos and stuff. And he also has a boost, and he to have both of those things, he doesn't like the way it sounds.
Sure.
So I was like, I'm gonna bring the tribute. Remind me to bring the tribute to the next rehearsal. I think you're
Yep.
really going to like it. And if he really likes it, he can buy one for himself because I'm not giving this one away.
That's fair.
But I'm like, I think it will like solve your needs. Um, Something like that. Because I just think it's too much mids, and I think he's not loving that.
Right. I mean, at a certain point, that just becomes like the anti-scoop.
Yeah, well, too much mids causes ear fatigue. Um, it's like have you ever been in a bind at like an airport and you're like, I just need some earbuds. I'm gonna buy the cheapest ones they have,
Yep.
and they're not the cheap earbuds. They don't get very loud and they don't have a very good seal. So to like fool you into thinking they're actually like loud and have a good seal, they're often very mids heavy because you can hear mids
Yep.
very well. They're the human voice. Which is another reason you don't want too many in your mix because that's where the singer is, as Ryan also pointed out
Exactly.
in his video. Um, so, but our brains are hardwired to hear them. It's also one of the reasons that being in a conversation too long can make us feel tired. So those
I just
kind of
thought that was for people being insufferable, but
those earbuds will have a lot of mids to kind of try to fool us into thinking that they're louder, but they will cause ear fatigue um, from listening too long because it's a lot of mids. It's just cheap programming. It's like when cheap food adds sugar or salt to make up for the fact that it doesn't have any other flavor. It's a cheap trick, which is a great band.
great band. Uh, right. Well, so the nice thing about having like a parametric though is, depending on who your singer is and what range they're singing in, maybe something closer to the 750 range for a mid boost makes a lot of sense. And, if you got a woman fronting your band, you got to like if you got a dude with a baritone voice fronting your band, Eddie, I'm looking at you. Maybe going a little closer to the 2K mark in that mid range. For what are the specs on
It's 1.4 to 70.
1.470? Okay,
2K. 2K is not really. Is that really
that's
considered
that's
still
pushing
mid?
upper mids.
Yeah, that's
But just
way upper mids. Yeah.
get the
70 is actually
point.
pretty low.
70 is very low. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's low E on a bass is 80.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
70 is awfully boomy. I'm not sure I'd ever.
But they let you go there.
They do let you go there. Maybe it's for all the gentlemen out there, spelled
The
DG
gentleman.
or DJE. Um,
I'm sure it is. God bless. Happy Easter.
Happy Easter.
We're recording this on Easter.
We are indeed.
Yeah. Man, I will say Good Friday was not such a good Friday for me.
Well, I mean, not just you, but it's
I
a
know.
Jesus conversation for later.
No. It's just like I don't know if everybody else felt like the vibes
We'll
were.
just put a pin in that one and come back to.
I know what happened on Good Friday. Don't worry. I went to a Baptist college. I had to take Bible studies and stuff. I've read the New Testament. Uh most of it. Much of it. I studied early Christian art. Like that was almost like I almost went back to college to get a degree in early Christian art.
Interesting.
I
I
love
don't know if
it.
I actually knew that.
It's great. I think it's a fantastic period of art and
Like,
fascinating.
like what when you say early, like are we talking like, like 70, 80 through like 480 or
No, I'm talking like through like the Hagia Sophia beyond. Like I'm talking like to relatively modern.
gotcha.
Like,
Okay.
yeah. Uh maybe to like the 1600s even.
All right, that's fair.
Yeah. Before we get into Rococo and shit falls apart. um wow, that was a digression. If anybody wants to talk about San Vitale or Ravenna's beautiful mosaics with me, I love Ravenna style mosaics. I just think it's well, okay. If that's a larger conversation you want to have, we can talk at some point in our lives about who was funding arts for a very long time. It was the church. There wasn't really a lot of uh, major art outside of art that was religious for a very long time in Europe, at least. That's a very Western centric take. What was I talking about, dude?
You had a bad Friday, not a good Friday.
Oh my god.
And I
Did
hit you
anybody
with the
else
Jesus
feel like
joke.
yeah, did anybody feel like the energy was weird? I and several of my friends, other demo people and stuff, we were getting like the most vitriolic, mean comments and stuff on YouTube and shit. Like it was like did not pass the vibe check. It was mean. Like people were commenting on like years old demo videos saying like I must be new to guitar or demo videos. I'm like, check the publish date on this stuff, dude. And also, who are you talking to? Mean. Mean
I mean,
things.
subconsciously probably their mother, but
Some people just are born mad.
yes.
Yeah, that's my
And
take.
it's always interesting to see how long it takes to pick them out of the crowd. And YouTube comments makes it pretty darn easy.
You know, it's easy when you're anonymous.
Sure.
So, thanks for watching. That's all I got to say about that.
Thanks for the engagement.
Yeah. I think there was one I just responded, I'm sorry to disappoint you, Vic, or whatever the person's name was. And they didn't respond. They never do. And then someone just responded to like a comment I left a year ago. They said that my Mustang build looked like a Mustang. And I said, oh, okay. It
Yeah.
is a Mustang.
Shocker.
And then they responded from a different account saying, I was just pointing out the similarities. I'm like, did you forget to log out of your burner?
Probably.
And a year, a year later, energy's been weird this weekend. Everything's been hard.
Well, I blame the YouTube algorithms,
Yeah, the
Maybe
cattle and bread tribute video, like the first several hours on that, it was like kind of a glacial.
Hmm.
view count. And then it shot up, and now it's one of my best performing pedal demos ever.
I mean, it is a pretty cool pedal.
Yeah, it is a pretty cool pedal.
All right, so hot take, conspiracy theory here. YouTube is tanking the algorithm for comments, just bringing all the trolls out to play to prevent Elon Musk from making a hostile takeover for the
Of
YouTube platform.
YouTube,
Yeah,
it's owned by Google, aka Alphabet, which is the stupidest company name. Which
sure,
is
but
hard to beat Google as a stupid company name.
I disagree on both counts. But we all thought Twitter was safe, and yet here we are.
Twitter is safe.
Have you seen that Elon Musk is like doing a hostile takeover for ownership of the company?
You did not see that they took a poison pill to prevent that?
I did see that. Yeah.
And he's still going for it?
I mean,
I
it
don't think
wouldn't
he
shock me.
can. I think he physically cannot own enough shares at this point. I
I
think
just
that
think
they're
it's funny. He
prohibited.
tried.
I don't want to talk too much about Elon Musk. I didn't realize that he just bought Tesla.
Yep.
I had no idea. And I didn't realize he didn't found PayPal, that his company was bought by PayPal's founders or something like that. And then he left the company or something like I didn't realize that like the actual genesis of his like businesses is not like quite as like it's not as impressive as I thought it was. Not to say it's not impressive. I think he does a good job like hiring very smart people. But I think Starlink's a great idea. I know you don't particularly agree with that, but
I've got mixed feelings.
as someone who grew up in a place that didn't have much internet, Starlink's great.
Sure.
SpaceX is stupid. I maintain. I love space. I shouldn't say that. I have a very dear friend who works at SpaceX. Shit. Someone who was in my wedding works at SpaceX.
Dig. Dig.
Sorry. She doesn't listen to this podcast.
See, what I thought you said was space sex, and I'm just like, wait a minute, was that the
I
like
love SpaceX.
10-mile high club? Is that what that would be?
How how many miles up is space?
I feel like I should know
62
this.
miles. Might as well just round up 69-mile high club.
There we go.
I just flicked my best guitar pick at the camera.
I'm calling it now. Elon's once the SpaceX tourism is taken off a bit more, they're gonna work that in as as a special package, if you will.
How?
Private room. I don't know.
Okay, we're getting farther away from it. Another cool thing that came out this week, Benson has Benson amps.
There we go.
Oh,
But they've always had Benson amps.
they have new Mixwave plugins.
Oh,
And they sound really fucking good. It's stupid. It's so stupid.
democratized for the people.
It's the Chimera Plugin bundle costs 100. I think it's on sale right now. 100 for like $149, and you get a Chimera amp.
Mm-hmm.
You get the preamp. You get the germanium fuzz and the boost and the tall bird reverb. And it sounds so.
That's a rig.
It sounds so good. It sounds so stupid good. I am angry with how good it sounds. Friday night, I spent like 3 hours trying to get, or was it Thursday night? One night I spent like 3 hours trying to fix. So Chris had sent me like a file a few weeks ago, and I was like trying to figure it out and I couldn't. And then finally, like, I'm like, can you resend this to me? I realized after talking to a few other people that I'd just been sent the wrong file. I need to be sent like a .exe file.
Yep.
So I got sent the right file and everything works now. And I just like, for as mad as I was as soon as I like about how like I was like devastated with how I couldn't get these plugins to work. I'm like, I feel so stupid.
It's
I
all your fault.
I uninstalled and reinstalled Studio One,
Everyone hates you. Sorry, I'm
and
just the self doubting voice in the back of your head now.
wow, no, I say that in the mirror
Oh,
every
okay.
morning. So
Just
that's
wake
not
up.
it's not in the back of the head. It's in the mirror. Uh so
Okay.
when people wonder
Gotcha.
why the troll comments don't really hurt me that much, that's why. You can't hate me more than I hate myself, motherfuckers. Good luck.
You see the TikTok trend? It's like, I can't get rid of that. My mother gave that to me. And it's just like self hate, depression, childhood trauma.
Oh my god. Wow. Ooh. Oh boy. Uh yeah, but all of that like all of those bad feelings went away as soon as I like fired up the plugin. I was like, it's so good. How they make it sound so good. Everybody please like buy it so that they do a monarch and an
Right?
Arnhart and
Just continue to dig. Yeah, I mean, that's honestly super sick for, for a smaller mid-sized company to start doing that kind of thing, to
yeah.
continue to expand out. Uh, I mean, that's talk about a way of scaling uh, your offerings.
I was doing like and I had already recorded and like basically filmed like an intro sequence for Wednesday's release,
Hmm.
and I did it on the Iridium to just kind of like give a little difference in types of amps and stuff on the pedal. I re-recorded everything so I could record it on the Benson plugins. It sounds so good.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. Like, it's like, Benson's like a very boutique, a very next level kind of amp company, and so that's not necessarily in reach for all guitar players, but for anybody who's already got a DAW, $150, and now you've got this massively incredible sound.
Yeah. It's not
That's
like other amp plugins don't exist, but I've played like Ampire and a few others. This sounds incredible. And that Tallbird reverb plugin is maybe the best digital spring reverb I've played around with. And it's so easy and it looks like the pedals too. So it has that visual
right.
that visual vibe that you're looking for. It looks like the amps. You can mess around with like the speakers and the microphones and the mic placements too if you want to or not. If you don't want to, it's not my favorite. I hate doing that. I hate doing that in the room. So it's really
Hmm.
neat to be able to do that digitally.
Sure.
Yeah. Obviously, I just have a damn cab. I don't know if you can't see it. I have a cab grabber and an SM57. Obviously, I love experimenting with microphone placement.
Sure.
Jeez. Fun
Well, that's
stuff.
pretty exciting. Congratulations to Chris and the rest of the team, and I hope you all keep it up.
I hope you sell a million of them.
At least.
Yeah. Oh my god. And then I hope those people buy real chimeras and stuff.
The wait list is not insignificant, is it?
They don't even do a wait list, dude.
Okay.
They do like it's like you join their email list and
Yep.
then it opens up and then it opens up for orders and it's kind of like drops but not quite.
Gotcha.
It's like commissions open up basic. It's more like that.
Gotcha. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That
Yeah.
makes sense.
Mhm. So
If I, part of me is like, if I can get myself like a major promotion or like a big new job, sometime in the next couple of years, like maybe that'll be like my treat to myself is to set aside some cash for that.
You should. I I don't regret it, and I picked the goofiest grill cover.
No, that's epic.
I didn't know if I was going. I was like, "Am I going to regret this?"
No, YOLO.
I regret flicking like a $5 guitar pick that direction, but I don't regret this grill cover.
That's a good way of living life.
I'm never going to find that guitar pick.
It's in there somewhere.
It's okay. I have others.
You get options.
Jeez. Why did I do that with that pick?
No.
I'm going to be thinking about it all day. Oh no. Oh no. Yeah. Speaking of expensive things, man uses stolen credit card to buy $17,000 worth of Gibson Les Pauls. So a Les Paul.
It was like 8 Les Pauls, wasn't it?
11.
11. This one goes to 11.
Oh my god. The guy's name was Mystery Shiloh Demarest.
All right.
His name is Mystery, which is just, I don't know if I could trust somebody named Mystery.
I mean, I may not. I may not. I guess we'll never know because it's a
Mystery.
yeah. Uh, let me guess, Florida.
Florida.
Yes. I'm so sorry to all of our listeners in Florida.
Oh my god.
Joe, Damien, we love you.
Oh my god.
But I'm sorry, that was just so easy.
What would you buy for $17,000 though? Other than a Benson. I think that's been established. Which Benson would you buy?
I don't know. Every time I like late night cruise their website, I end up on something different. Like, I don't know, like this or this. I don't know. Do I want the reverb? Like, I probably want the tall bird as well. But anyways, I don't know what I would do with that much. I mean, assuming that I'm not just putting it into a retirement account responsibly.
Well, no, if you're stealing the money, you're not using it responsibly. That's the default.
That's fair. I mean, a Klon, so I could put a delay in it.
Sure.
I mean, Grant put a boost in it, right?
So he did something.
He did something. He drilled into it. It was epic.
He did do
I don't
something.
know. I'm very unimaginative.
Unimaginative. You just
I would buy an MGK signature just so I could burn it.
They're cool looking guitars. Why would you do that? Why?
For the memes.
For the memes?
Yeah. Imagine reenacting Ryan Burke's fireplace.
The Yule guitar.
With $17,000 worth of MGK signatures.
Oh my god. The fumes. It'd have to be an outdoor fireplace. Disgusting.
You set aside a small part of that budget to build out just like a small like brick enclosure to simulate the fireplace and then do it outdoors.
Dude, that's disgusting.
I think that would be hilarious, personally.
How long do you think that video would go for?
I don't know.
You have to take the electronics out, so you'd recoup some.
If it's outdoors, you really don't have to.
But you should. You should.
Right, but it's the shock and awe of getting it. everybody, enraged.
What's the worst that's gonna happen when those let's talk about it. What's gonna happen when those electronics burn?
Melt and release fumes to kill the polar bears.
Yeah. Do we want that? Do we love the polar bears? Does it make us sad when we see them on those itty bitty little floaters and they're so sad? It makes me sad.
My favorite way to start off, like, if I am leading a seminar at work and I'm like, all right, well, we're going to start off by introducing yourself. So I'm going to be a polar bear and break the ice. So I say that out loud. Former youth pastor checking in for duty. What would you do with 17 grand for, nonsensical purposes?
Just for music stuff?
One thing I do know is it wouldn't be 11 Les Pauls for myself.
Yeah, 11 Les Pauls. Like, diversify. That's the thing. Diversify. Get some different guitars, my dude. There are other guitars. That's the thing that kills me.
I wonder if he was trying to resell them, though.
Probably. But, like, okay, so we got 17,000.
So that's retail.
So these are like $1,500 a piece. Like, ish.
Yep.
Like,
did he purchase them all at once?
That would be suspicious as fuck.
Right.
Like, at the store. Like, if someone came into a Guitar Center where you were working and bought $17,000 worth of Les Pauls, not just like a bunch of shit, would you be like, what the fuck are you doing? Would you be under any obligation to like call a credit card company, or like would this like ring up any bells as far as you know in like the fraud department?
The credit card would probably bounce with that much on one ticket, pending verification.
Yeah.
Most credit cards, like that limit is significantly smaller.
She's old.
Maybe all the more reason.
I know, but that means her credit's all probably a lot higher. I mean, my limit's not nearly that high. I wonder what my limit is. Let's find out. Because the better your credit is, the higher your limit is.
Yeah, actually, I don't know what
my limit's 15,000
for a single purchase.
I don't know if I don't know if it works like that for me.
Gotcha. Yeah, no, I think mine's got like a limit for how much you can do in it, like single purchase or a single day before it flags it.
Oh yeah, probably.
And I think that number's like 1,500 or something like that, 2,000, somewhere in that range. And so maybe that's why he was. I'm wondering if did he get them in sequence, like one at a time, just like knowing what that limit was, just right under the radar.
I mean, I know that every single time I buy something, I get a push notification to my phone. So she was like 78, this person, or if not older. So like I wonder if he like also had access to, call and be like, "Oh yeah, this was a valid purchase."
Sure.
So I'm wondering if he had like more, let's see.
So this is elder abuse then. Jeez.
78-year-old credit card.
That's an old credit card.
Literally days after the victim first gave Mystery her bank card to use at Publix, large packages started showing up at the house with Mystery's name on them. So it wasn't just
online orders.
Yeah.
Sweetwater.
The carer, Mystery, claimed it was his girlfriend and that everything would be refunded. So wasn't even good at this. He like literally just started getting it shipped to her house.
Yep.
She found 11 unrefunded charges from Guitar Addict and Reverb.com.
Sorry, Sweetwater, I spoke too soon.
I don't know Guitar Addict.
I'm not familiar with that one either.
Oh, vintage guitars.
Interesting.
Daytona.
Okay.
Daytona's home for used and vintage guitars. Okay. Damn.
Well, that's
Well,
disappointing. Shame on him.
man. When the victim checked on her storage unit, which is I think this guy was supposed to be paying for, she
Mm-hmm.
discovered the rent was past due and the unit had gone up for online auction.
Oh, yikes. Raggy.
Yeah. Wait, maybe it was his storage unit. The photo of the unit contained guitar cases and other music equipment inside. 11 guitars, which are believed to be studio models, 2 Marshall reverb boards, and other musical equipment, adding up to about $17,000. So it wasn't just 11 Les Pauls totaling
Gotcha.
$17,000. It
Well, that's
was
a
like,
misleading headline.
yeah,
That's so strange for headlines to do that, you know?
I know. It's like,
What
oh
are the
no.
odds?
High. Pretty damn high. Wow, what an asshole.
So
Don't
the
steal
moral
from
of the
people.
story is multifold. One, if you're gonna commit a crime, be good at it. Two, don't steal from the old folks. That's just not fair.
Huh.
And it's like taking candy from a baby, but like the opposite of that.
Yeah. Giving candy to an old person?
Um, Taking sugar from an old person.
Taking vegetables from an old person?
I don't know. Opposite probably wasn't the right word. That's fair, but
Not dead opposite.
I mean, I suppose it's maybe I'm not even gonna say it's any better, different, or worse, but kind of in the same vein of getting grandma to buy $500 worth of Xbox Live cards or whatever.
Well, I remember when my grandfather was alive, he got a phone call allegedly from my brother saying that he was in trouble. Grandpa, Grandpa, I'm in trouble. I need some money. And my grandmother got on the line to listen in, and she ran over and was like, "Get off the phone." And he's like, "It's Nolan. He needs help." And finally, like, got him to get off the phone. And she said, "When has he ever called you Grandpa? That wasn't
Mm,
our name for him."
yep,
And also, it wasn't his voice. Had the wrong accent.
yep,
Just and so like he came close.
yeah.
My mom got one of those calls. It was great. It was like from someone like at the police station. Like your grandson is in a lot of trouble, lady, and he needs money for bail and stuff. And she kind of played along for a while, and then eventually she was like, "Yeah, just leave him there. I never really liked him anyway."
Oh, that's messed up.
She doesn't have an adult grandson.
Yeah, but if she did,
Yeah, but that'd be fun. So great.
it's just wild that it's wild to me that stuff works. And
Yeah.
there's YouTube channels of people like reverse hacking like scams call centers like that,
Mhm.
which are kind of interesting to watch. But
Yeah. Ooh, did you see the Nile Rodgers Hitmaker Stratocaster? Sorry, I'm just looking through Premiere Guitar.
no, I didn't actually.
It's cute.
Want to drop me a link?
Yeah. For one, it's supposed to be a little thinner than an average Strat. Those knobs are certainly different. They're like a Gibson Speed knob style. Chrome plate.
Premier
pick guard.
Guitar is now telling me that I'm blocking ads,
Good.
and it's mad about it.
It's road worn. It's beautiful.
Yeah, I actually kind of like those knobs on there.
Some of the pictures, they look a little big to me, and some of them, they look just right.
No, I'm about it. I'm here for it.
Yeah. I'm going to pull up the Fender website. Electric. Oh, God. Too many ads. All right.
Holy buckle rash.
It's $2,600. I'm on the website, there's no buckle rash. Oh, I'm not looking at a road worn version on the website. I realize. Uh, is the one on, wait, what is there a road worn and a non-road worn, or what are we looking, or are the pictures actually his? Oh, I'm very confused. Cause
No, the one I'm looking at has like the neck plate. It says
yeah,
Fender Custom Shop on it.
so that's the custom shop one, and this is just the. What did I just send? I didn't send you a custom shop.
No.
Yeah, so I just sent you the actual um artist model.
Here we go. Custom Shop at Sweetwater, $4,600.
Oh, send me that link.
I got you. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
I would like for someone to buy that using our affiliate link on Sweetwater.
And are they going to show me the back?
Yes.
There it is.
Oh, that's completely different than the one on Premier Guitar, though.
It is.
And it doesn't even have the same neck plate. What?
Agreed.
What?
Shenanigans.
This is
It
so
also has a
ridiculous.
roasted maple neck.
What?
Is that roasted maple?
No, this is not Nile Rodgers.
Oh, yeah, that would do it. Yep. Sorry.
Yeah,
I,
that's fine.
I trusted my Google search too much.
Yeah, okay, so that was okay. I have no idea what these pictures on the Premier Guitar website are. They're not. Okay, I'm just going to assume those are just unrelated. But the Nile Rodgers signature guitar has Olympic white lacquer, matches the finish Nile sprayed on the guitar himself just after he acquired it in the early days of Chic. 59 profile one-piece maple neck, 9.5-inch radius fingerboard, medium jumbo frets, and a satin finish. A Chic logo adorns the back of the headstock. Let me see. Single coil Strat pickups accurately replicate the quack, chime, and bell-like clarity of the original Hitmaker. If those are unique to this guitar, I would buy those pickups separately. And if they are as good as they say they are. Hardtail bridge. That was one of the unique features of this guitar I wanted to talk about. No whammy. This is a hardtail Stratocaster, 100%. Mirrored chrome plated brass pickguard, locking tuners, white speed knobs. Vintage style case with Hitmaker embroidered interior and a COA. Love it.
So I followed the link for the custom shop from Nile Rodgers' website, and the link is broken on the
Fantastic.
Fender website. So maybe they haven't built it out yet. Maybe they just announced that they haven't started selling. Maybe it's not available to dealers yet. We have just broken the mold. We're too fast.
Does it have any other information about the custom shop?
It just says so. Nile Rodgers' website Says Fender Custom Shop Nile Rodgers Hitmaker Stratocaster. Fender Custom Shop is proud to introduce limited edition Nile Rodgers Hitmaker Stratocaster guitar. It's a very special recreation of the Hitmaker. Let's see. Let me scroll here for a second, figure out if it says anything about them having a road-worn version.
Yeah, I'm just, again, I just want people to understand we're confused that the Premier guitar very clearly was road worn as hell. And the neck plate on the back was different because the Nile Rodgers Hitmaker Stratocaster, that neck plate just says the Hitmaker. It's not a custom shop. So I just think they're different guitars.
Yep. I think they're just going to have to sort it out here soon. That's what I think.
Mysteries. Those mysteries.
Mysteries upon mysteries.
So many. Ooh.
Episode title.
So many mysteries. Yo. Oh, also mysteries is what's going to be like a Guitar House next week. this week. I guess if you're
why is that a mystery?
I have no idea what's going to happen. It's well, okay, so I guess Sweetwater is providing a lot of the gear. And Ryan is setting up boxes for us to kind of work our ways through for the demos. And I have no idea what I'm going to be demoing yet.
So a lot of blind react kind of stuff, or
yeah, I guess I kind of remember vaguely what I like asked for, and now I have no idea what I got. So I guess we'll find out. But we leave the day this episode comes out.
There we go.
So I'll be in San Diego.
San Diego.
Yeah, so Rick and I basically have Wednesday to hang, catch some breakfast, catch a baseball game, get to watch the Reds probably lose to the Padres. Unfortunately.
Enjoy.
As of recording, they're on like a 5-game losing streak.
Oh, yikes.
They basically lost every single game since the owner of the Reds threatened to move the Reds out of Cincinnati.
That's got to be intentional.
How do you threaten to move the first professional baseball team?
By having a tantrum, probably.
Sell the team, Bob. Sell the team. And then promptly traded another player to the Mariners. So the Mariners are neat. Cool. Guess I'm gonna go to a bunch of Mariners games this year so I can see Eugenio Suarez and some of my other favorite players. Some moth. Just came out of my sweater, so that was cool.
Sick.
Yeah, the moth traps are working great. Yeah, so then Wednesday night, I think we're all going to go to Ho Dad's after Mike and Tia and Jason get in. And then Thursday morning, Guitar House begins. Thursday, Friday filming. I'll be back on Saturday.
Sounds like a lot of fun.
So much fun.
It's going to be a house. There's going to be guitars.
So much guitars. So much partying.
Much guitars. Very pedals.
Yeah, probably a lot of pedals. Yeah, so I know Ryan's going to have a bunch of rooms set up.
Such amps.
Apparently there's Sweetwater may have sent some amps.
Oh.
Yeah. I don't.
All right.
Yeah. Yeah, apparently they've just been like real champs. Real champions of this event. So, it's not like something people can watch live, but I plan on like doing some things, you know. Maybe doing some lives or something if I can, like make time. Maybe do it I'm going to try to be like a little bit creative with the content at least. Keep it from being too stale. I don't know. Have
It
fun.
sounds like it's going to be full of mystery, full of excitement. Figure it out as
Hopefully,
you go.
hopefully not a guy named Mystery who this week's episode is sponsored by the word mystery.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah. I hate it when I'm filming a demo and I realize I just use the same word over and over by accident.
It's very chimey. Chimey, chimey, chimey.
I think I say the word markedly, as in markedly different, accidentally like 3 times in 5 minutes
Mm.
in Wednesday's demo, which is a killer pedal, and I hope everybody checks it out. It's gonna be really exciting.
Are you entitled to compensation?
Did I get paid? Is that what you're asking?
No, never mind. I'm just taking wild guesses in the dark as to what pedal demo's coming out on Wednesday.
Why are you doing that?
Because I actually don't know off the top of my head.
Okay. Yeah, it is. It is indeed a sponsored demo. So
All
there we
right.
go. All right. Cool. Well, you got anything else, bud?
I do not.
Nice.
Just mystery. Lots of
So many
mystery.
mystery, so much mystery. Well, thank you all, everyone out there. Please subscribe at Patreon. Please like, comment, subscribe below. Subscribe on iTunes. Please leave positive reviews if you feel so inclined. We have a Patreon, patreon.com/getoffset. For $5 a month, you get access to our exclusive Patreon Discord server. It's pretty fantastic, if I do say so myself. We have merch at getoffsetpodcast.com/shop. What else do we have? We have a TikTok. Mostly it's me. An
Yep.
Instagram. Facebook group. And thanks for watching.
Thanks for listening.
Thanks for understanding. Until next time, my name is Emily.
My name is Andrew.
Goodbye.
Bye.